and Dillon's going to give it back to Berry and straightens him out coming off turn 2 after almost turning him around. White flag. That battle continues, but Chase Elliott is in his own zip code as he comes off turn number 4, wins heat number 1. Keselowski second, Gregson third, Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain.
Chase Briscoe, I truly believe that this is determined as he's ever been to come to the racetrack. He knows he's got to capitalize on that 19 car this year.
Zane Smith completes the pass on Eric Jones, moves up to 6th now with 1 to go. Lap car Garrett Smithley ahead, holds the bottom. Buescher looking which way will he go. He'll hold station and win qualifying heat number 2 from Chase Briscoe. Van Gisberg in 3rd, Bubba Wallace 4th, Daniel Suarez 5th. They will advance. White flag, 1 lap to go. Ty Gibbs has 2 shots at a Hail Mary here, but he is 4 or 5 car lengths behind Alex Bowman, not close enough to mount a charge. So Denny Hamlin is going to wire this one. Hamlin comes home with the win. Logano 2nd, Byron 3rd, Hocevar 4th, and Alex Bowman gets the final transfer spot.
For as much as the left front slid on Gilliland early on in his run, I'm surprised he was able to continue on as good as he has.
White flag.
Tyler Reddick has had a flawless race. He didn't have to deal with any of the action.
He'll start 4th tomorrow in the 200-lap clash. Tyler Reddick, 1 to go. Berry with a 2 car length advantage. Spinner in turn 4. Ty Gibbs went around from contact.
Caution out.
They held it as long as they could, but Gibbs couldn't get that car rolling. And caution with the checker. Kyle Larson and Josh Berry will advance. Now Blaney is going to have to move the 99 to get by. White flag, 1 lap to go. Suarez gets out of Blaney's way, but it's too little too late. Chase Elliott into turn 3. Off of turn 4, Chase Elliott, Rick Hendrick Chevrolet win the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Fantastic job.
Go, boys. Awesome job. Appreciate y'all.
White flag, 2.5 miles to go.
Man, this is awesome. Bubba's out front. Don't get it too far out front.
Yeah, and now that outside lane has been able to pull that second lane back, it's let all 3 lanes be pretty even.
He has officially lost his teammate. It's going to come down to turn 3. That 3 wide slowed them all down. Got 2 cars in between him and his teammate. Big runs to the outside.
One toy. Oh, and Dillon's in the wall. He moved up to the top to try to block the advance of Allmendinger. Brushed the wall, but here they come for the flag. Wallace the leader. Byron on the bottom. Reddick in the middle. Dillon up top. Off turn 4. And to the stripe. Bubba Wallace for 23-11 gets the checkered flag. 1 to go. That's Jones in the middle, getting swallowed up. Austin Cindric, 2nd fastest car in Daytona in qualifying last night. He's going to be tough to beat if Joey Logano stays right with him.
Now Eric Jones, if he gets a run, he might force those guys to have to move and make a block. No, Logano stays with his teammate on the bumper. That's that teamwork we talked about. Thank you, Joey.
Well, we saw a perfectly executed block right there by Eric Jones. Yeah, he's got a great pusher behind him with a Ford of Chris Buescher, but he did a great job putting that car in the right position.
Eric Jones on the outside. Buescher the pusher. Cindric alone as Logano's in the middle now. Here they come to the stripe, and they're all crashing behind Austin Cindric, who I believe has beaten Eric Jones by inches.
LaJoy
What
made
the
it across
heck
too,
happened?
so LaJoy is in this race.
NASCAR with a high-speed camera at the start-finish line takes thousands of frames per second, and they're going to have to sort this one out.
I think we're, what do you think, Mike?
I think we're sorted out.
Yeah.
The caution light came out before the start-finish line, and that will determine the winner.
Look at that,
Austin
guys.
Cindric has his first dual win.
Look at the look on his face.
And Eric Jones finishes.
Winner of Duel 2 is the 2 car. Time of caution, the 2 was ahead of the 43. Race winner is the 2.
The two Fords now are broken up as Cindric comes to the inside to block Hamlin, goes back up to pick up Custer. Here they come. White flag. It's one to go, and Herbst is around.
Hang on to it. Still green, still green. He saved it. It will be official if that caution comes out. Pay attention to this.
Final time. Caution light at the bottom of the screen.
You see Austin Cindric doing a great job driving in the mirror, doing his block. A quick move on the outside with Denny Hamlin.
Here comes the Ford to his inside. LaJoy, there'll be pushes on both sides. Custer goes to the outside.
And they crash. Hamlin gets turned into the wall.
Oh my gosh. Still green.
Trying to let the leaders race back. Here they come.
Still green. It could be a two-time winner here. William Byron.
Byron, Nemechek, Reddick. Off turn 4 and to the flag. Checker is waving, and William Byron has won the 500 for the second year in a row.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, baby, let's go!
All right, the restart is under review as we come to the white flag under green.
They're
Next flag
touching, they're
ends the race. 4 wide.
Battle for the lead. Bell and Larson. Not a lot of help coming. You know, they get a run. Here comes those tires. Blaney, Hocevar to the outside. Big run's coming into turn 3. Here we go.
And there you go. It's going to be whoever gets there first with that push on the outside. And Hocevar
to the
caution.
Caution is out.
Away.
Crashing into turn number 3.
Who was in the lead? Hocevar was right there between Larson, Bell, Hocevar. Which one is it, guys?
Josh Berry is all piled up. And it doesn't matter who got to the line first.
That's why I was telling you I want to be in the lead when that white flag drops.
It's the moment of caution that will determine the winner. Now, the restart was under review, and I believe they've cleared that. So nothing is yet official. Let's have a look here at the moment that caution light comes on.
Ooh, I think it's, from what I can see, guys, Christopher Bell. No wonder they're celebrating.
So NASCAR has our video, their own cameras around the track, their own optical scanning system, and we will wait for the call.
You knew those runs were coming. Came down to turn 3 just like a deer a year ago. Didn't see a Toyota at all day long.
No, we did not.
And you might just see one in victory lane.
You never know how the end of these races.
First poster's interview, and then we'll continue on to victory lane. Against 20 is your race winner.
Christopher Bell scores in Atlanta after the Toyotas.
Fantastic job, Bell. Really proud of you, man. You really dug in there.
Toyotas did not qualify well at all. They were in the trunk. And yet, Joe Gibbs Racing, Christopher Bell, Adam Stevens find a way. It's all going to come down to the launch off turn number 20 this time. And it'll be 1 to go. We put the caution light in bottom of the screen just in case, because after the leader takes the white flag, next flag, caution or checker, will end the race. Now the light is not on. That's the sun reflection.
He didn't get into 20 very good, but he got off of 20 good. I'm talking about Byron, but I still don't think he's close enough. I think you're going to have to wait till 6A, Kevin.
Well, he's going to have to make something happen off of this corner right here to be able to get down the hill into turn 2 to be close enough for 6A.
Reddick really got into turn 1 very well, but loses ground heading into the S's.
Here we go. We're going to set up for the end of these S's. Bell got through there perfect.
Yeah, and it kept that dive bomb from being able to happen from William Byron. So running out of opportunities pretty quick right here for William Byron.
Just a couple more chances.
Last week, Bell led only the last lap, said, I love super speedways.
Oh, boy.
What's he going to say about road courses today?
Well, he's going to have to survive 15. Well, you see the back of the car right there.
He's on him.
He's going to have to survive 15, Clint.
Oh, This is a different stride. Now he's going to try to do the crossover. It gives him a good drive up off the corner as he's looking to the inside. Not close enough.
Well, he's close. He's as close as he has been.
One more chance.
And Reddick drifts back a bit. 19 and 20 for all the marbles.
Well, you saw
Cross him over, coming into 20, the last corner, guys.
Christopher Bell went in shallow right there, so now he's got one last chance.
A defensive move, and here they come to the front straightaway. Bell grabs a gear, and that is going to do it. Christopher Bell goes back-to-back super speedway road course winner. They stuff it into turn 3, Hamlin high, and caution. No, white flag, white flag. Here we go, 1 lap to go.
The race is on. They're 3 wide.
Bell solidifies the lead.
No, Denny's still there on his outside, hanging tough.
It's all going to come down to what happens right here on the entry into turn 3.
Don't take yourselves out and hand it away. Don't do it. Keep an eye on Larson.
Off turn 4, Bell edges ahead and wins 3 in a row.
Wow.
That was awesome.
What a great finish.
Josh Berry's resume is he was high school classmates with Taylor Swift. Maybe today she'll be rooting for him. White flag. Last lap for Josh Berry and the Wood brothers to seal the deal in Las Vegas. Suarez 1.1 seconds back. His last lap a 10th faster than Berry's. Ryan Preece having a career day in 3rd. Ross Chastain, William Byron, 2 Fords, 3 Chevys in the top 5.
How about this? The Wood brothers, we're back.
What an unbelievable day for this car and that driver, Josh Berry.
Josh Berry and the Wood brothers win in Las Vegas. Gets his Eddie and Len Wood and their sister Kim Woodhall and the next generation of the Woods that run this family race team. Home is Stewart, Virginia, just west of Martinsville. And there's nobody on pit road or in that garage area who is not happy for the Wood brothers today.
Good job.
It's a very different race for Kyle Larson. Usually dominates, leads all the laps, and has something happen. Get it around here to the white flag. A race is official. 11 times he's been here and only won once. That tells you how hard it is to ride this wall for 267 laps.
White flag here. One more good one.
Well,
White flag for Larson, who's only led 18 laps today.
Yeah, I mean, he's flat out the best at riding the wall. We would consider him the best at this particular racetrack, and all weekend he has put on display exactly what we think with his talents.
Kyle Larson about to become the 3rd winningest driver for Hendrick Motorsports, behind Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. 2/3 of the clean sweep for the weekend. And coming around turn 4 for his 30th career win, Kyle Larson for Hendrick Motorsports and Chevrolet wins in Homestead.
That's a big win for him. Good run for Alex Bowman. It's a heartbreaker. Did a great job. Great weekend. Good turnaround for Chase Briscoe at 19. Bring it home here.
Well,
this white flag cannot come out fast enough.
Yeah, and Denny has just done a great job all day, putting himself in a position to keep control of this race and take this white flag as the biggest relief he's seen all day.
And keep an eye on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Not quite close enough to contend. Bell, Wallace, Elliott separated a little bit apart. Here comes Hamlin.
It's been a decade, Mike.
Yep, the short track specialist from Chesterfield, Virginia. Denny Hamlin delivers. He comes off turn 4 and wins the Cookout 400 for his 55th career victory. Byron around the outside, bounces it off the wall. He's going to come for 2nd place, but Denny Hamlin is long gone at the white flag.
Well, Denny Hamlin, they executed that pit stop really well, and now he's been able to take advantage of that with these guys racing behind him and just get a lead that is going to take him to the checkered flag.
Unbelievable.
Blaney under fire from Chris Buescher, may lose 5th before this is over. They are double file. Up front, it's single file. There's a crash off turn 2. Never mind. Denny Hamlin comes off turn number 4 and doubles up. Hamlin wins the Goodyear 400.
You know, for Larson, I know he's got to be thinking about this truck race now. I mean, oh so close to the sweep.
finished second, had a chance to win it. Late caution foiled his chance, or he would be grabbing the broom that Kyle Busch has used here twice, sweeping the weekend.
And that's what he's after. He wants one of those bad. He's tried at Homestead, tried here, oh so close.
The goal today was to win one for John. In the memory of John Edwards, Kyle Larson dominates and wins Bristol.
Congrats to pit crew, too.
All right, Cindric eases it so Priest can pull alongside. That keeps the Chevrolets at bay. They're still too wide.
Watch
but
William
for
Byron.
how long as they come to the tri-oval and face the white flag?
Yeah, and you see Kyle Larson down there on the bottom of the racetrack doing everything that he can do to get a side draft off that 60 car Ryan Priest to pull him back.
You want to go now. If that caution comes out, the race is over. Zane Smith spit out. Ty Dillon is out. Here comes Hocevar.
And that'll affect the whole row up on the top.
Off turn 2 for the final time. Still 2 Fords in front of 2 Chevys. In front of a Chevy and a Ford 2 rows back. There's the bump from Larson, trying to get that number 2 out of the way so he can make a move. Who's going to come to the outside?
It's the gaps. The energy's going to come from the gaps. Watch him. See that 5 car slow down? He's trying to create a gap to get a run on him.
And there's those lap cars up in the front. That should help that bottom lane get a little bit of draft coming to the finish line.
Into the trial, the final time, jostling 3 wide behind the first 2 rows. Cindric, Priest at the line. Who?
Cindric. I like Cindric, and it's because of them lap cars in front of him. He had the upper hand with the cars in front.
White flag, 1 to go.
Well, Joey Logano has done a great job today. They started deep in this field, and he has driven his way to the front, capitalized on every situation, and put himself in position to win this race.
Logano 5th at the flag last week, disqualified for a missing nut on the spoiler brace. Redeems it all right here around turn 3 and 4. Joey Logano will get his 37th win. The AAA Ford for Roger Penske will go to victory lane.
Go, guys! Yeah! Way to fight! Yeah!
It's in the air. It's going to be official right here.
White flag, 1 to go.
And that's all Kyle Larson was looking for. He just wanted to get to that white flag to capitalize on a day that has just been absolutely
See him pull
dominant.
way down off the racetrack. Get away from that wall. Just limp this thing around. A lot of rubber coming off the front of that car.
A 1.1 second lead on Christopher Bell and a couple of lap cars.
He's got
Bell
trouble
clears
with
the
his
lap
right
cars.
front. He's way slow on the track. It's just like Hocevar. You see the rubber coming off that right front?
Here he
He's gonna
comes
get it
off
around,
turn
though.
4. He's going to make it to the line, and Kyle Larson beats Christopher Bell.
Great execution all day. All day. Pit road, restarts, all that. Good job,
I don't
guys.
know if he was managing that or not, but when he came off of turn 2, there was a lot of rubber coming off the right front.
Carson Hocevar sees the white flag, 1 to go.
Yeah, and they've done a great job with their strategy. Stayed up front the whole race. Got that clean air on the last run. That's the only thing that saved him from these tires.
Nemechek 2nd, Jones 3rd. A further 4/10 back. Ty Dillon alongside, but Carson Hocevar from Portage, Michigan wins the All-Star Open. He and John Hunter Nemechek, 1 Chevy and 1 Toyota, will advance to tonight's All-Star race. White flag for Christopher Bell's Joe Gibbs Toyota. Logano falling into the clutches now of Ross Chastain. They're only about a car length, maybe 2 apart, as they come to turn 3 for the final time. And in his 5th All-Star try, Christopher Bell wins $1 million.
That's a good race.
That was a great race.
Here they come, back to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We've had 3 last lap passes in the history of the Coke 600. Chastain in front of Byron.
Byron closing the gap even more off of turn 2. He's in the wall, though. Just trying for everything and running out of racetrack.
Into 3 and 4 for the final time. How about it? From the back to the front. Ross Chastain wins the Coca-Cola 600.
600, baby! God damn it! Yeah! A World 600, yeah!
He referenced the championship in 23. Big walk-off win last fall at Martinsville to make the championship 4 a season ago. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Now Blaney can cruise. Only driver at Team Penske that's winless so far this year. They came to play tonight. Car into 3 and 4. It's going to be a Nashville night to remember. Ryan Blaney is the man in Music City.
Checker flag.
24's out of gas, coming to pit road.
24 didn't make it, so that means the 11 has to be close. Can the 11 nurse this thing around for one more?
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Denny Hamlin, 2 career victories at Michigan, but it's been a long time for the 44-year-old. Nice advantage over Buescher, but can he hang on and maintain the fuel mileage?
He's nursing it, 3/4 throttle, half throttle, just enough to keep forward momentum.
Plenty of anxiety in the 11 camp. Here comes Denny Hamlin. 3rd win of the year, gonna come at Michigan. Number 11 delivers.
Let's go! Let's go! How about that, man? Got you 1 fuel race back of all the ones you've lost, okay? We marked that one down.
Here he is through 14 and 15. You'll see the white flag this time. 1 lap to go for Shane Van Gisbergen, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
White flag right here, 1 more. No risk, take it.
Gotta be a great feeling. This is why you put a guy like this behind the wheel full time at the Cup level, because you know he can deliver on the road, put himself in playoff position.
This will be the easiest, most ginger lap he'll run around this racetrack. Not put the car in really any kind of a situation that's going to be difficult. Have a little bit of traffic in front, but he doesn't really need to push for that.
First points paying race for the Cup Series outside the U.S. since 1958. And an international driver in position to go get the checkered flag. SVG, 36 years old, from Auckland, New Zealand.
Had the lead late at Watkins Glen and was taken back by Chris Buescher. And I wondered if they had all caught up. Dale, you mentioned it a few times, to come to a brand new racetrack, and I think the 88 and SVG right here is kind of putting his exclamation point on. You might have caught up at certain tracks, but a track like this, he's still, without a doubt, head and shoulders above the field on just pace.
Here he is into the stadium, portion of the course for the final time. Take it slow and easy with the lap traffic. Off of turn 15. NASCAR making history. Racing in Mexico City. And the first name on the trophy is Shane Van Gisbergen.
Hell yeah, buddy. You are such a badass. Yes! Nice job, guys. That's amazing. Thank you.
You'll see the white flag. This time by 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Sounding good so far.
Let me get a little.
Got the full song.
Through turn 1 and onto the straightaway, leading to the tunnel turn.
Still not stumbling. Good early shift. Keep the RPMs low. Just a little bit early there.
Across the tunnel turn, the short chute, over to turn 3.
Motor still sounding good to me. Off into turn 3. He just needs 1 more good throttle off of turn 3 here and should be good to go.
What a day for the 19. Good to the last drop Chase Briscoe saves and wins at Pocono.
Cover the 9, staying up.
Chase Elliott, the 9, with the big momentum around the top of the racetrack. Coming to the white flag, the Hinder cars line up. Huge run coming.
Brad Keselowski leading, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Caution comes out now. It's over. Here's Chase Elliott to the inside.
He's going to clear into the lead. Bowman dare not push that 6 car into the lead past the 9. Chase Elliott out front, side by side for second.
Chase Elliott trying to bring it back. What a victory this will be. Home track winner, Chase Elliott delivers at Atlanta.
Awesome job, man. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Awesome job, buddy. Awesome.
Oh, man, he won in the
Cody
wall.
Ware's off the track.
This will be big. Does the leader take the white flag or will the caution come out? That's the decision.
He's going to try to hustle back to the white flag because once he takes the white flag, the next flag will end the race. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We are still green.
So if a caution comes out now, the race will be over. It'll be official. Who runs second, Reddick or Gibbs, and can SVG get it back around?
It's turn 6 where the 51 is stuck. I'd be
and
surprised.
there's the caution.
I was going to say, I was surprised that they would not throw the yellow. They can't allow the field to race through turn 6 with a car in the tire barrier, so that's the call NASCAR has to make.
He's able to hustle it back to the white flag, making this race official. And now a Sunday drive through the streets of Chicago for Shane Van Gisbergen as he comes back to claim the checkered flag.
Man, that last 15 laps had everything. I know we heard Bowman and Bubba in pre-race. I thought they were kind of just playing it up. I think they were being honest at this point. They had run each other over all day.
Tiptoe through turn 6, where the incident happened. Over the railroad tracks down to Michigan Avenue. The right-hander at turn 7.
Look at this top 10. Kyle Busch able to battle back to a 5th place. Austin Hill going to get a top 10 on a street course in Chicago.
And look at the names that are up there. Could be a preview of what we'll see next week in Sonoma when we're racing on the road again. Turn 11, down the hill to turn 12. And the right-hander to come back to victory. Maybe just go ahead and give him a key to the city because Shane Van Gisbergen does own the streets of Chicago. He delivers once again.
Hell yeah, buddy. Weekend sweep. You are a bat. 88 team.
White flag going to go in the air this time by 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Side by side back here, Byron. Ty Gibbs in that 54. Ty Gibbs going to take the spot away.
Man, a lot of hard racing for position inside the top 10, inside the top 5.
Reddick buries it down in the braking zone. Seabell's going to battle hard on the outside here. Oh man, that was close. He's clear. That draws in the 54 of Ty Gibbs.
Down through the S's. I don't know what the phrasing is in New Zealand for woodshed, but that's where SVG has taken them today. It's a road course runaway. Shane Van Gisbergen dominates and wins Sonoma.
You are unbelievable, man. Awesome job, boys. Awesome job. What a run we're on.
Drawing even down into turn 1.
19 getting with it. Chase Briscoe, fresher tires. Can he clear off a 2? No, he cannot. Hamlin is there.
Going to try to slow him down the back straightaway. A little side draft. 19. Briscoe down into the bottom of the corner. Denny fighting hard on the outside.
Bowman up to third. Here we go. White flag is out.
Oh,
Next flag will end the race. Hamlin to the lead in front of Briscoe.
Briscoe's got to get some clean air. Denny's going to do everything he can to block. He's driving away from the 19.
We'll run by 3. One more solid
Half a
corner.
lap to go for Denny Hamlin. Briscoe is there, but not going to be able to pounce. Denny does it again. He's got the Dover hat trick. White flag is out. Next flag ends at 1 lap to go for Bubba Wallace. Larson not going away. Trying to win his way to the postseason.
Still 5 back and have a small run. Be ready for the late time.
Larson with a bit of momentum down the back straightaway. It's not going to be enough.
Does Bubba Wallace have enough fuel?
Hamlin is around Byron for third.
Byron's out of fuel, Steve.
24 is out. Will the 23 make it? They were both so close.
Here they come off of turn 4. The Brickyard belongs to Bubba. Wallace wins in Indy, and he's going to the playoffs.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Less than 2 miles. Can William Byron make it?
Blaney with a big run right here on Keselowski.
And look at Cody Ware and Shane Van Gisbergen. They're just hanging around. They don't want to be part of this. And they're coming to 1 lap to go.
Blue switch.
And 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Is there enough gas in the tank for William Byron? Looming in the background is Briscoe, Keselowski, and Blaney.
If these guys go, it's fine. We just got to get to the line.
The line is now in sight. Off turn 4 comes William Byron. Does he have enough? You betcha he does! William Byron! So close, but so good! And Hendrick Motorsports celebrate. William Byron wins the Iowa Corn 350, powered by ethanol and powered all the way to the line. Well, it's a dramatically different final lap. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And instead of seeing a mirror full of other cars, and especially Chris Buescher, he sees a 10-second gap back to Chris Buescher. Very different a year on.
SVG at this point now can just stay in his rhythm. He was very vocal in Mexico when they tried to slow him down. He said, man, if I slow down, I start missing my marks. Let me just do what I do, be who I am. And I would encourage it. The team has leaned into it, and he deserves all the praise he's getting, because now he's come to a track where I feel the NASCAR Cup Series drivers have the biggest advantage. They have laps. It is not as technical. It is more high speed. It has everything that I thought would help the 88, but here he is, the 88, leading, the 20 making a move, Jeff.
It's still a good battle for second, side by side, into the inner loop.
Nice.
Fell by him. SVG obviously dominant on road courses, but keep your eye on him because he is improving on the ovals. He is becoming a factor on the ovals, not winning speed yet, but competitive speed.
The day started with Marcus Ambrose, a Glen winner, voicing our show open. Marcus Ambrose encouraged Shane Van Gisbergen to do what he's doing now. SVG does it again, but a year on, he gets redemption and wins at Watkins Glen. It's been 3 years since Austin Dillon went to the playoffs. He comes to the last lap.
White flag.
1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
This would be his first win with crew chief Richard Boswell. Both have won before, but never together.
Last year, here at Richmond Raceway, it was controversy right here, where there was contact with Joey Logano, contact with Denny Hamlin. There's no contact this year. It's all Austin Dillon. He's going to the playoffs.
Let's go, baby! Oh, Joe Daddy, let's go!
Austin Dillon wins in Richmond.
Good job.
What about Haley?
They are coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Cole Custer has gone to the front of this race.
He's gotten way out in front, though. Look at the gap that he's given Blaney.
Larson in the middle. Haley down low, being pushed by Chris Buescher. 3 hopefuls in the top 4 positions. Now Haley goes up to the fence, comes back down across in front of Cole Custer. Ryan Blaney now comes into the mix. Can you believe the finish that we are about to see? Cole Custer and Ryan Blaney. This would be epic for Haas factory team. Ryan Blaney ahead of Custer, coming to the line. Ryan Blaney's gonna do it. Wow, they spin across the line, but it's Blaney who gets it done and continues his amazing run of late. Chase Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones. This is it. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Who do you think's gonna do it? We'll have the answer real soon. Here comes Tyler Reddick. He's only just over a car length back. It's going to come down to turns 3 and 4. And Reddick throws everything he's got at Chase Briscoe.
Close enough.
Is he close enough? Briscoe's able to move by. This was the race that changed Chase Briscoe's life last year, and he's done it again. Briscoe wins the Southern 500.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Butt whipping right there. Awesome job.
There's Chris Gale. They're still building their relationship as crew chief and driver. It's getting better and better all the time. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Hamlin is within 1.25 miles of a win. He has finished 2nd here the last 2 years. And in this young history of NASCAR Cup Series competition at Worldwide Technology Raceway, with Hamlin's pole yesterday, he made it 4 different pole sitters in the 4 years. And in just 2 turns and half a straight, he's going to make it 4 different winners in 4 years. What a run from Denny Hamlin. He has led the most laps. Hamlin wins in St. Louis and books a spot in the round of 12.
Oh, boys. 200 for Toyota DH. Great job. Great execution, everyone. To be proud of that.
Joe Gibbs Racing has dominated these 2025 playoffs with Chase Briscoe, with Denny Hamlin, and now it's Christopher Bell, who's 1 lap to go, thanks to Credit One Bank, away from victory. But Keselowski's not done with yet. Here comes Brad. Hits him hard.
Good, perfect. Stay on,
Bell
dude.
sustains it, and Bell's gonna drive to victory. How about that? Christopher Bell in Bristol. That was beautiful. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. It has been a day dominated by the Team Penske Fords. Joey Logano led 147 laps. Blaney, after he completes this circuit, it'll be 116, and it'll be the victorious one. Are we watching the beginning of a championship campaign for Ryan Blaney to become a 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champ? It sure looks like it today. From practice to the front row to victory lane, Ryan Blaney wins in New Hampshire for the first time.
Hell yeah, fellas. God, I'm exhausted. Thank you, guys. What a weekend, man. Congratulations. Thanks, guys.
Back under green to try and finish off this Hollywood Casino 400. Wallace in front for the time being. Briscoe goes up high like he did a little earlier. It's a drag race down the back stretch towards 3. Bell looks good at the moment. Briscoe goes up high. Hamlin's hugging the low side. Look how close these two are here. And here comes Chase Briscoe. It's the 3 JGR Toyotas. Wallace is still hanging on. Hamlin has come up into 2nd. With those power steering issues, the man who has led 160 laps today still has a chance on this final lap. Briscoe's in the wall. Bubba's hanging on. Here comes Hamlin. driving that car with no power steering. Bubba's in the wall. He's fighting his butts for this win. Chase Elliott comes through on the inside. Oh my goodness, Chase Elliott. How about that?
Go! Yeah! That's my man!
And right there, Chastain loses a point, down to 2. Remember, the tiebreaker goes to Logano. So if it's 0, that is a Logano advancement. You have a lap and a half for the 1 car to try to hold off Hamlin. The 88 has already taken the white flag. He's so far ahead. So a caution would end it. We are on the white flag lap. A caution would end the race.
Here's the 11 car. The 11 car is to the 1. He is going to get to him. There's the 34.
Here comes Gilliland.
Getting the 11.
Just 2 points in it.
The 1's going to have to defend for all he's worth. I'm sure he understands the task at hand. He's now on his final lap. The 88 on the top of the screen.
No rear grip of the 1 car at all leaving that corner.
He was stuck exiting turn 7. So now that brings it to a point above and a point below. For Ross Chastain to the good, Joey Logano a point down.
Well, remember, Chastain still has an
by 1.
Oh, smoke out of the 88.
By 1.
Van Gisbergen, top box. There was smoke from the 88. It was going sideways a little. He's headed down to the backstretch chicane on the final lap. Can he nurse it home? He's got 18 seconds to just crawl around with Kyle Larson in pursuit.
And Chastain now is taking 1 to go.
I don't know how Chastain can hold these guys behind him. I don't think there's any way.
Unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you so much.
In a very humble approach, Shane Van Gisbergen answered all the questions and said, I'm not necessarily going to be granted a win in this race, but he's got the win. SVG wins the Roval. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. 1 lap to go to determine Denny Hamlin going to the championship 4. What a gritty performance. Coming back from those early race challenges. The 44-year-old veteran who is still searching for that elusive championship. Well, he's going to get win number 60. He's won in Vegas before, but maybe this is the most important win. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix.
Woo, let's go, D8. How about that?
Up front, big push on the top right here. The 23, will he stay with the 5? He will so far. He's going to push the 5 out to the lead. Will the 5 go down the block? He will, and the 23 will jump to his outside.
But the 23 has good momentum for the 19. Good push. Now the bottom lane is more organized.
3 playoff drivers in the top 4 positions. Bubba Wallace doesn't care about that. Well, he wants another win at Talladega. Kyle Larson's trying to get his first ever win on a super speedway. Wallace has half a car length at the moment. The Hendrick teammates, what's happened? Look at this, Larson is out. Maybe out of gas. That leaves Wallace. Here comes Briscoe on the inside. Ty Gibbs has got a chance. Gilliland's got a chance. Tucked up on that low line. The Joe Gibbs Racing teammates with Bubba Wallace up high. They're in the shadows of the tri-oval. Briscoe, Wallace, Gibbs. Chase Briscoe's going to get his first win on a super speedway and lock his way into the championship 4. Byron spins through into the shadows. It's Briscoe's big time on the big track. What a contrast from these 2 guys. One started on the pole, one started in 31st. And they're both racing for the win. They're both chasing a championship spot. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. And what a performance from the 24 and the 12. They've been in a league of their own. Well, William Byron has won 2 Daytona 500s. He's going to put today right up there with them. William Byron is going to Phoenix and has a chance to race for the championship. White flag is out. Final lap of the season. Presented by Credit One Bank. There is less than a mile between Kyle Larson and a second NASCAR Cup Series championship. Hamlin isn't within reach. Incredible day, incredible scenes. And the 33-year-old from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson, comes to the line and is a two-time champion.
Let's go, Steve! Let's go! I can't believe it. You got.
When the day looked done, never give up.
Let's go!
Steve Larson just had the drive of his life to enter a special club of two-time NASCAR champions, and Denny Hamlin, you can only imagine, is devastated. He was 3 laps from home.
3 laps from home. The caution required a pit stop. 4 tires, more grip. Larson with 2 tires in track position.
Kyle Larson is the champ when it looked so much like it was going to Joe Gibbs Racing. Mr. H, Mr. Hendrick, Rick is here to celebrate his 15th Cup championship as an owner.